All right, what is going on, guys? So I'm just going to jump right into it, and I think the product I have in front of me is a scam or fraud going on Amazon.com. Now, the laptop I have in front of me is by a company I've never heard of, and I'm probably going to butcher it, but it's by Esgin, and it has 12 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabytes of storage, running Windows 11 on an Intel Celeron in 2023. But that's not even the biggest thing that gave me a red flag. It's the fact that it's 73% off for $359, which I still don't even think this product is worth $359. But let's go ahead and get this unboxed. But let's talk about today's sponsor, Nobody. All right, so I'm in the process of editing the video right now, but I just wanted to mention that there is another company that is on the top of the rankings as well, and it's called Jumper, so avoid them as well. Just putting that out there. All right, so bringing out the knife as usual, and let me go ahead and get this cut open here. It's been a while since I've done an unboxing on this channel. All right, so here we have a laptop box that literally just has laptop written on it. It literally just says laptop. All right, let's give credit where credit is due. This might be the most interesting laptop case I've ever seen. It says it's manufactured in Shenzhen, which made in China. It is in fact 12 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabytes of memory, but it just says ROM. Okay. And the model is X15. Here we have it. Laptop. That's it. Okay, back to the knife. Let's go ahead and get this unboxed here. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit skeptical if I should even connect this to my network. Let's go ahead and lift this up. Anyway, user manual, we have it here, and it is written in probably like 15 different languages, which is nice. We have a power adapter, which is a very small AC adapter. This is also made in China. This is probably the most generic charging cable that I've ever seen. And now it's the laptop itself. God, this thing kind of stinks, to be honest. So this is the laptop here, and so there's no logo at all on the top of the laptop, which I think is a little bit weird. And then at the bottom here, we have a couple of screws. I'm interested to see what this one is, but let's just go ahead and see what ports it has. So on one side, we have the USB 3.0 adapter, as well as a charging port. Once again, super small. Mini HDMI, which is once again not that common in the US, and then a USB-C port. And it just says UC on there. Right there. Then on the other side, we have another USB 3 port, headphone jack, and SD card slot. So all in all, pretty simple. Let's go ahead and take a look on the inside. No logo anywhere. This is 100% a scam. This thing has been used before, or it's plastic. There's like grease from another person's hand. Do you guys see that? That's kind of disgusting. Go ahead and peel this off. Ew, it's on me. I love how there's a warning symbol here that says the USB-C interface is only used for data transmission. I'm guessing they say that is because if you do decide to try and plug this in with a USB-C adapter to charge it, it's probably gonna explode. Now, the reason why I think this is fraud or scam going on Amazon is because, for one, I've never heard of this company, and that's not me just being arrogant saying that, you know, Eskin is a company that I've never heard of. It might actually exist, but it's the fact that they're claiming this laptop is supposed to be like $1,400, $1,500.
Set up your device using a screen reader. Turn on narrator by pressing Windows plus Control plus Enter. For more accessibility.
What was I saying? There's no way this laptop is worth $1,500 when there's an Intel Celeron on the inside in 2023. All right, so I'm setting up Windows here without any connection to the internet because Not that I'm sketched out or anything, but I just don't want a completely unidentified laptop to connect to my home network. So look, now that you entered in that command, you can just hit I don't have internet and boom, Windows with no internet. So another thing I did when I found out that this was the #1 selling laptop on Amazon was, what is this company and do they have any other laptops? So I Googled the name, and sure enough, there were some articles from reputable sources like Yahoo, if you even consider them reputable anymore, and other news outlets saying that this laptop and this company are giving out deals and it's so hard to pass up. And I read through the article and I'm just thinking to myself, like, did these guys sell out? Because there's no way a $350 laptop with a Celeron is a good deal when it's claiming to be 75% off. Anyway, we're in Windows here, and let's just go ahead and do a couple things. Let's see how the camera's looking like. Okay, so the camera is actually pretty decent. So if me doing another take of the camera and microphone on this laptop, because when I restarted it, everything kind of got wiped, so I'm not really sure what happened there. But like I was saying in the video, the camera looks pretty good, but in terms of the microphone, you guys tell me how it's gonna sound. I don't think you guys realize how bad this trackpad is. Listen to it when I click down. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at Task Manager here and see what we're working with. You can see that we are in fact running on the Intel Celeron here. And then if we move down to memory, 12 gigabytes of RAM, but notice that it's only one stick, not two or multiple. So that kind of sucks. And then in terms of the SSD, I believe this is, I've never seen this before in my life. I don't know if this is, it says SSD, so it is an SSD. And then we also have the UHD by Intel. So they kept their word in terms of what the specs they're giving us. So what I'm going to do now is actually connect to my mobile hotspot on my phone, and they can connect to the cell towers, and we can get internet through there. All right, so we have internet, and let's just go ahead and see what kind of Wi-Fi card we have. Let's see if it's connected to Wi-Fi 6. And we are in fact connected via Wi-Fi 2? There is no way. This is Wi-Fi 2? Okay, Wi-Fi 5. I'm not sure why I said Wi-Fi 2 there. Kind of got me scared for a second. And let's just go ahead, start without any data, and let's just do something simple like go to youtube.com. I mean, as a laptop, it works. Like, there's nothing that it's not doing that a laptop is supposed to do other than it not going to YouTube. I can't reach YouTube, huh? That's odd. I'm starting to believe that this is actually Wi-Fi 2. I typed in Google like 15 seconds ago and it's still loading the site. Let's try another site that everyone loves right now. I'm going to type in Twitter and I want you guys to see how long it takes to load the site. Enter. I'm gonna have some type of timer on the screen or something like that, and trust me, I have 5G UC, so I have a pretty good connection. Celeron. This is fantastic. Just so there's no like variables that are making this bad, I'm gonna go ahead and just put this as close as I can to the window. Full bars, by the way. So I want you guys to see that 5G UC full bars. Let's see how the speakers sound.
Estimated repair cost is $9,641.34.
Alright, what's going on, guys? So in this video, I want to talk about my $10,000 Tesla Model S repair. And since more people are getting into electric cars and with Tesla being the leaders worldwide, I thought there's no way this is max volume. It's max volume. There's one speaker right here. That's it. There's nothing coming out of this side. And this is not even like an actual speaker grill that you see on the top. It's just perforated dots. That's it. So the speakers suck. No surprise. If I go to display settings, this is in fact 1080p. So that gets another plus. But there's something else I want to do. This loads so slow. Let me just do a quick speed test. Sure, you can know my location. Like, look at this. It's not my internet. You can clearly see that the internet is not the bottleneck. It's the CPU. This thing is chugging to do pretty much anything. So let's just go ahead and do the typing test here. See how it feels. It's not bad. Okay, so I am impressed, to say the least, that they actually gave you a laptop that says the specs that it did. But I want to open it up and see what's on the inside. This trackpad is going to piss me off. So there's a power button here. I'm just going to hold it down because I just want this thing to be completely off. And it's off. There's a QC sticker on here. So this thing passed quality control. Honestly, that's something that companies should do here in the US, because Dell, I'm going to put you on blast right now. Your laptops need to have some type of QA system. All right, so I'm going to take out these two screws because I'm curious about what this panel does right here. Okay, that's nice. So this is a place where you can put in your SSD, and this is just a simple M.2 slot. Is this laptop still on? What the heck? It's off. Why is the light on? All right, so this is made in China. It looks like just looks like a M.2 NVMe SSD. Passed the quality control, so that's good. Nice. So in terms of accessibility, I like that. More companies should do that. More companies should do that. All right, so let's get these other screws out and see what's on the inside of this laptop here. All right, there we go. Come on. There we go. This might be the saddest inside of a laptop that I've ever seen in my life. So let's take a look in here, shall we? So here are the speakers, except only this one works, I think. Regardless, one of them works. We have the shortest PCB of a laptop motherboard, but hey, it works. This is where the CPU is. Kind of hot. This is the fan, but it doesn't even look like the fan is doing that much work. And the RAM looks to be soldered into the motherboard, so we can't even upgrade the RAM. And there's just a whole bunch of excess space here where the battery can be utilized. This is a 37-watt battery that was made 2 months ago. This is brand new. This is the saddest inside of a laptop that I've ever seen. The fact that they're just spreading these wires out in order to get the connection for the other side of the ports. Who is buying this? Sorry that I'm just staring at the inside of this laptop, but I'm just so taken aback by what I'm looking at right now. Get this out of my sight. I can't look at this anymore. Huh? Let me look at this Yahoo article again. This was posted May 1st. This was 2 days ago. Let's talk about the operating system. It comes with Windows 11 built in, which is 100 plus value on its own. What? It also comes with the 5,000 milliamp hour battery. Laptop batteries aren't even in the unit of milliamp hour. Why are they using that? 8 hours? That's a joke. This thing is probably like an hour at most. It's a dual core processor. Mine's a quad core, but it's a Celeron. Speeds of a 2.8, blah, 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 blah. The laptop doesn't have fans for heat dissipation. Instead, it has a large ventilation hole in the bottom and dust filter. Any intensive application will require an external source, such as a laptop fan mount. What am I reading? Why would anyone purchase this? Why would you build a laptop with no fan and then say buy a laptop cooler? How is this? What? Let's continue. Listen to this quote. I bought this laptop to replace my old HP. I was looking for something more affordable and also more efficient. Fair. I was fortunate to get this product when it was on sale. The laptop is perfect for me. The speed is up to parity. Battery life is perfect. So far, I have absolutely no issues with the product. My teenagers have even abandoned their computers and are using mine for gaming because the graphics are better on this one, said one parent. What parent? What? Who is buying this laptop? And who is gaming on this laptop? Matter of fact, let me load up Minecraft on here because I have Minecraft. Another user said, I bought this laptop to replace my HP that finally gave up the ghost. So far, I've been very satisfied. When looking at the specs of the computer, it is definitely an upgrade. With twice the GB of the previous unit, it also has 52, that's such a vague sentence. It has twice the GB of the previous unit. It also has 512 gigabytes of storage, which is more than enough for main uses, blah, 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 blah. That's crazy. What kind of world are we living in? If this can run Minecraft, I will take back everything I said about this laptop. And matter of fact, if they're on the stock market, whether it's in the US or China, I will buy 1 billion shares. Swear to God. This is the laptop they're talking about. Wait, there are people actually buying this. Vivid picture? This is a joke. This is actually a joke. There's no way people are actually buying this. So Minecraft is currently installing, and at this point, I have really no words for this laptop. If you are looking in that $350, $400 price range, you are better off getting an Acer Aspire 15. Trust me, I reviewed that laptop. It has pretty high regards for what I think comes out of a value-centric laptop. You get an actual, not an actual CPU, but you get an i3 processor at the minimum. It can go all the way up to, and I believe an i5, or you can get an AMD variant with Zen 3. But an Intel Celeron from 2011, you should definitely avoid at all costs. Even opening up this laptop from what we saw earlier, this is like a bare bones OEM computer. There's like nothing on this computer at all. It's just a blank slate. They must have bought their way to the top. I should do an investigation on Amazon. Okay, so let's go ahead and load up Minecraft. I wouldn't be surprised if this computer caught on fire trying to run Minecraft. Just so I can give it a little bit more juice, I'll plug it in. Just because I have that much faith that it's not going to run well and that teenagers are sprinting to play games on this machine. Teenagers, what are you guys playing? Catch the mouse on the screen? If you are a viewer of this channel, trust me, I'm saying this now, do not buy this laptop under any circumstances. If you buy this laptop and you don't return it and you're subscribed, unsubscribe. This is not acceptable under any circumstances. This laptop is literal garbage, figuratively speaking. Obviously, in some use cases, someone might find this valuable in a laptop, but if you have $350, there are much better alternatives. Trust me, I'm gonna get my food. Minecraft's loading up, I think. I'm not gonna cut or anything. This is gonna be real time so you guys can see how long this actually takes. How funny would it be if Minecraft actually crashed trying to open up the game and I didn't even know? Oh no, it's actually loading. It's not responding though. It's a pretty quick loading bar. Come on, baby. Welcome to Minecraft.
Press enter to enable the narrator.
You guys see that? You guys see that? Are your teenagers running to play this game? Are your teenagers running to play this game? How do I enable the FPS? It's F3, right? Literally 1 FPS. 0. Are your teenagers running to play this game? I think I know why that parent said that it has no fan, and I think it's because the fan legitimately doesn't work. I don't hear a thing. So, we've actually improved. We're at like 20 FPS. What the heck? This laptop is like $800. But it's just to show you the sheer difference between value and value. You get where I'm coming at? Look at this, man. Okay, I'm at 30. It's acceptable. Let's look at this. Look at this. FN3. 9053. This is playable, okay? Hold up. Let me full screen this. So it's somewhat fair. But it's completely playable. Let me take this off. Look how smooth this is. Look how smooth this is. Meanwhile, on here, for one, my trackpad is like broken. Cool. So I can no longer look around, but hey, I mean, I'm moving for like a couple seconds and then I just drop down. And for people saying this is an unfair comparison, I'm literally just holding down W and jumping. That's it. I'll even look up at the sky so it's fair. It's the same thing. Anyway, I think the CPU has quite literally given up. So let me walk forward real quick again. Start jumping. Well, guys, that pretty much wraps up this video for the day. And I can assure you that if you look up this laptop on Amazon and come across this video, the only thing you need to know is do not buy this laptop. There are better alternatives that you can buy that have much better CPUs and better upgradability path, such as the Acer Aspire 5, the Lenovo IdeaPad that I have reviewed on this channel. But this laptop, once again, I've never heard of them. There's no branding at all. The inside of the laptop is pretty bare bones. And the only thing good about this laptop, and I really do mean the only good thing about this laptop, is the fact that you can directly access the SSD, which most companies should take from. But other than that, if you guys want me to continue this series where I just expose news articles talking about how amazing deals are when in fact they are literal trash, or how Amazon is allowing listings like this to rank #1 on their website when it is once again trash, I'll be down to do that. But other than that, avoid this laptop of all costs. I'm probably gonna go toss this out the window. Ugh, the way that sounded when you closed it. Ugh. This laptop reminds me of like my parents' laptop they would give me back in like 04. Trash. Anyway, guys, hopefully you found this video informative. I appreciate every single sub, like, and comment. And as always, guys, much love. I got nothing else for you. Have a good one. Trash. Literal trash.